17 American vintage boats with incredibly large engines. Sounds like a niche obsession, right? But what if I told you some of these boats had engines pulled from World War II fighter planes? Others guzzled 100 gallons an hour just to cruise. This isn't just a list of old boats, it's a peek into a forgotten era where power was king, wood was art, and going 150 miles per hour on water wasn't just a goal, it was a dare. Buckle up, because these boats didn't just make waves, they rewrote the rules. Miss Stars and Stripes wasn't just a boat, it was a dynasty, built for one purpose: winning. The series of hydroplanes under this name tore through the 1960s racing scene like thunder on water. Each version was a finely tuned rocket, often powered by surplus aircraft engines like the Allison V12s or Rolls-Royce Merlins. These were the same engines that once flew through dogfights, now strapped into wooden hulls that danced across the water at jaw-dropping speeds. The boat's creator, Bill Munsey, wasn't content with being fast, he had to be the fastest. And with Miss Stars and Stripes, he often was. The roar of its engine wasn't just noise, it was a statement, a mechanical scream announcing its dominance. What made it legendary wasn't just the trophies, it was the way it turned brute force into ballet. In an era obsessed with horsepower, Miss Stars and Stripes was the bold signature at the bottom of the speedboat revolution. If elegance and raw power ever shook hands, it happened on the deck of Pardon Me. At 48 feet long, this hackercraft runabout isn't just the largest ever built by the company, it's a floating sculpture, carved from rich mahogany and dripping in chrome. But beneath that classic varnished beauty lies a beast. A 1,500 horsepower Packard V12 engine, originally designed for aircraft. Yes, you heard right, this boat has wings in its DNA. Built in the 1940s, Pardon Me wasn't content with looking pretty at the dock. It could thunder across the water, its hull slicing waves with the same precision that went into its handcrafted curves. It's not just vintage, it's vicious. Even among enthusiasts, Pardon Me is more than a collector's dream, it's a unicorn of marine engineering. The name might be polite, but fire up that Packard and it screams everything but excuse me. This boat didn't whisper luxury, it shouted it at 60 miles per hour. A museum piece that could still blow your hat off if you gave it the throttle. Pardon Me is a reminder that craftsmanship and horsepower can coexist in one jaw-dropping legend. In the roaring 20s, when speed was the new American dream, Garwood answered the call with Miss America VII. Built in 1928, this sleek hydroplane was a mechanical daredevil. Armed with not one, but two Packard 1A 2500 V12 engines, each producing 1,000 horsepower. That's 2,000 horsepower strapped to a wooden rocket that tore across the water at over 90 miles per hour, a feat almost unthinkable for its time. But Wood wasn't out to impress, he was out to dominate, and dominate he did. With Miss America VII, he secured another Harmsworth trophy, cementing his legacy as the king of speedboats. What made the boat iconic wasn't just its muscle, but its innovation, featuring forward-thinking hull design and a balance of brute force and finesse. It was the kind of boat that didn't just win races, it rewrote what was possible on water. Miss America VII wasn't just fast, it was a full-speed manifesto in mahogany and metal. Liking the ride so far? Comment your favorite vintage boat and subscribe to catch the rest of this powerhouse lineup. Rainbow 9 was the thunderclap of the Garwood fleet, a masterstroke of power, precision, and pre-war American engineering. Born in the late 1930s, she carried not just the legacy of her lineage, but the swagger of a champion. Propelled by twin Packard V12 engines, Rainbow 9 didn't just purr, she thundered, splitting lake water with a kind of brute elegance only Garwood could engineer. Her mahogany deck gleamed like a trophy, but beneath that polish lay a hull bred for combat. She was fast, dangerously so, and demanded nerves of steel from anyone bold enough to helm her. Rainbow 9 wasn't designed for leisure, she was sculpted for speed, with a silhouette that sliced through competition like a blade. Though her racing career was brief, she left a legacy that outpaced her own wake, proof that sometimes the loudest legends are the ones who don't stick around long. The 1955 ChrisCraft Cobra represents a striking blend of mid-century design and marine engineering. With only 106 units produced, it stands as one of the rarest and most coveted American runabouts ever built. Its defining features, a sweeping fiberglass tailfin and a golden engine hatch, give it a distinctive, futuristic appearance for its time. Beneath the polished mahogany deck, the Cobra was powered by a 285-horsepower Cadillac Crusader engine, delivering both smooth performance and substantial speed. It wasn't just a display of craftsmanship, it was a serious performer on the water. The Cobra's design marked a departure from traditional styles, capturing the optimism and innovation of the 1950s. Today, it remains a prized example of American boat building, reflecting a period where aesthetics and engineering were held in equal esteem. The ChrisCraft Cobra is not only a rare collector's piece, it's a testament to a bold era of nautical ambition and design excellence. The Fountain 42 Executioner is a thoroughbred of American offshore powerboating, built not for leisure, but for sheer velocity. Measuring 42 feet in length with a sleek aerodynamic hull, this vessel was engineered to cut through open water at relentless speeds. Its twin 500-horsepower Mercruiser engines deliver over 1,000 combined horsepower, allowing it to reach speeds in excess of 80 miles per hour. Designed by performance boat legend Reggie Fountain, the Executioner wasn't just fast, it was stable, agile, and remarkably precise at high speed. Whether navigating choppy waters or dominating offshore races, it offered the kind of performance that defined a new standard in powerboat capability. While its aggressive styling drew attention, it was the balance of engineering, speed, and handling that made it a standout. The Executioner represents a legacy of American performance boating, a machine that fused raw power with technical refinement in a way few others have achieved. Though proudly Canadian by origin, Miss Super Test 3 earns her place on any list of legendary powerboats. Launched in 1959, she was powered by a 2,800-horsepower Rolls-Royce Griffon V12 engine, a repurposed aircraft powerplant known for its immense torque and reliability. With this extraordinary engine, Miss Super Test 3 reached speeds approaching 170 miles per hour, making her one of the fastest hydroplanes of her era. She made history by winning the prestigious Harmsworth Trophy 3 times consecutively, breaking a long American winning streak and securing her status as a racing icon. Her victories weren't just about speed, they showcased precision engineering, expert piloting, and a fierce competitive spirit. While she hailed from north of the border, Miss Super Test 3 stood as a symbol of international excellence in hydroplane racing. Her dominance during a golden era of competition continues to inspire admiration from enthusiasts and historians alike, making her a truly exceptional chapter in powerboat history. The Donszi 38ZRC is a striking example of modern performance wrapped in a heritage of speed. As one of the most aggressive offshore models ever built by Donszi, the 38ZRC was engineered with a razor-sharp, race-proven hull and outfitted with twin 860-horsepower Mercury racing engines. That's over 1,700 horsepower, delivering blistering performance and top speeds exceeding 115 miles per hour. Every inch of the boat reflects Donszi's commitment to competition-grade power and precision, from its aerodynamic profile to its reinforced construction. Designed for serious offshore racing, yet refined enough for high-performance recreational use, the 38ZRC handles like a much smaller vessel even at extreme speeds. It's a boat that rewards skilled hands and confident piloting, a blend of raw power and advanced marine technology. The Donszi 38ZRC isn't just fast, it's a modern classic that bridges decades of speedboat innovation with a relentless focus on performance. The ChrisCraft Corsair 27 is a refined expression of classic American boating heritage infused with modern muscle. Designed for those who appreciate both style and substance, This 27-foot runabout features timeless lines, teak accents, and a gracefully flared bow, all hallmarks of ChrisCraft's storied craftsmanship. Beneath its polished surface lies an 8.2-liter V8 engine, delivering 430 horsepower, giving it the kind of power that belies its elegant exterior. It's a boat that glides effortlessly through the water, but responds with vigor when the throttle is opened. The Corsair 27 offers a smooth, quiet ride with the capability to surge forward on demand, making it as comfortable cruising lakeside as it is navigating open waters. Its layout balances open-air freedom with plush, handcrafted seating, offering both performance and comfort in one impeccably built package. The Corsair 27 is more than a pleasure craft. It's a modern continuation of a classic legacy in boating excellence. Miss Pepsi was a formidable presence in the world of hydroplane racing during the early 1950s. Commissioned by the Donszi brothers of Detroit, this 38-foot mahogany hydroplane was powered by twin Allison V12 aircraft engines, each producing approximately 1,500 horsepower. This immense power enabled Miss Pepsi to achieve speeds nearing 100 miles per hour, making it one of the fastest boats of its era. Under the skilled piloting of Chuck Thompson, Miss Pepsi secured multiple victories, including consecutive wins at the prestigious President's Cup in 1951 and 1952. Its combination of advanced engineering and sleek design not only dominated the racing circuits, but also captivated audiences, solidifying its legacy in maritime history. Today, Miss Pepsi is preserved and displayed at the Donszi Great Lakes Museum in Detroit, serving as a testament to a golden age of American hydroplane racing. Blown away yet? Drop a quick comment and hit subscribe. More legends are just ahead. Built in 1948, Skip-Along was a pioneering hydroplane that showcased the fusion of aviation technology and marine engineering. Designed by Ernest Fetzker and owned by Stanley Dollar, this all-metal rear-engine boat was powered by a formidable 2,000 horsepower Allison V12 aircraft engine. Its innovative cab-over design with high sponsons allowed it to achieve remarkable speeds, leading to victories in several major races, including the Detroit Memorial Regatta and the 100-mile Detroit Marathon in 1949. However, during an exhibition at the Lake Tahoe Yacht Club Regatta later that year, Skip-Along tragically sank in 469 feet of water. Due to technological limitations of the time, recovery was impossible, and the boat remained submerged for decades. In 1984, advances in deepwater retrieval enabled its resurrection, and it was subsequently displayed at the Hydroplane and Raceboat Museum in Seattle. Skip-Along remains a testament to the daring innovation of mid-20th century hydroplane racing. Miss Madison is a unique and enduring presence in the world of hydroplane racing. Established in 1961 when industrialist Sam DuPont donated his Allison-powered hydroplane, Nitrogen, to the city of Madison, Indiana, the boat was renamed Miss Madison and became the only community-owned unlimited hydroplane team in the world. Over the decades, the team has fielded various hulls, many powered by the robust Allison V12 engines, originally designed for World War II fighter planes. A defining moment in the team's history came in 1971, when Miss Madison, under the guidance of driver Jim McCormick, clinched a surprising victory at the APBA Gold Cup held in their hometown, a triumph that resonated deeply with the local community. This victory was so significant that it inspired the 2001 film Madison. Today, the team continues to compete in the H1 Unlimited series, upholding a legacy of resilience and community spirit in the high-speed world of hydroplane racing. The Garwood Speedster is a compact classic that exemplifies the golden age of American wooden powerboats. Produced between 1934 and 1938, only a limited number of these 16-foot runabouts were built, each one crafted with meticulous detail and the signature elegance that defined Garwood's designs. Unlike the massive hydroplanes of the era, the Speedster was built for private owners who craved performance in a more accessible form. It was typically powered by 6-cylinder engines, most notably the 175-horsepower Gray Fireball, which allowed it to reach impressive speeds of up to 55 miles per hour. Its lightweight hull and agile handling made it a standout on lakes and rivers, offering an exhilarating ride with a fraction of the power found in larger boats. Today, the Garwood Speedster is a prized collector's item, celebrated for its craftsmanship, rarity, and the enduring charm of its spirited, streamlined design. Slow Motion 4 was a game-changer in hydroplane racing and a defining symbol of post-war American innovation. Built in Seattle by Stan Sayers and designed by Ted Jones, the boat stunned the racing world when it shattered the world water speed record in 1950, reaching 160.323 miles per hour on Lake Washington. Its power came from a formidable Allison V12 aircraft engine, a legacy of World War II aviation technology repurposed for marine competition. But it wasn't just the engine that set Slow Motion 4 apart. It was the revolutionary hull design. By lifting the bow and reducing drag at high speeds, the boat achieved a level of efficiency and performance never before seen. It went on to win multiple Gold Cups and national championships, sparking a new era in hydroplane design. Today, Slow Motion 4 is remembered not only for its victories, but for changing the course of speedboat engineering forever. Miss Bardal was a towering presence in the world of hydroplane racing throughout the 1960s, known not only for her striking lime green livery, but for the thunderous power she brought to the water. Commissioned by industrialist Ole Bardal and piloted by legendary drivers like Ron Musson and Billy Schumacher, the boat became a symbol of consistency and dominance. At the heart of her success was the Rolls-Royce Merlin engine, a legendary V12 originally developed for fighter planes like the Spitfire. With this power plant, Miss Bardal reached speeds exceeding 160 miles per hour, winning 5 Gold Cups and multiple national championships during her reign. Her sleek design, precision handling, and raw horsepower made her nearly unbeatable at her peak. Beyond her victories, Miss Bardal helped to elevate hydroplane racing's profile in America, showcasing a thrilling blend of technology and competition that captivated fans across the country and secured her place in racing history. Miss Thriftway holds a celebrated place in the annals of hydroplane racing, emblematic of the sport's golden age during the 1950s. Backed by the Thriftway supermarket chain and piloted by the charismatic Bill Munsey, the boat became a fan favorite for both its performance and personality. Under the deck, an Allison V12 aircraft engine provided the thrust, an immense power plant repurposed from World War II aviation and known for its durability and output. With this formidable engine, Miss Thriftway captured multiple victories, including back-to-back Gold Cup championships in 1956 and 1957. The boat's success helped launch Munsey's legendary career and marked a turning point in hydroplane racing, where sponsorships and public interest began to grow rapidly. With its sleek lines and thunderous roar, Miss Thriftway wasn't just a competitive machine, it was a cultural icon, bridging the worlds of speed, technology, and showmanship in a way that few boats had before. ChrisCraft 3 was a prominent contender in the fiercely competitive hydroplane racing scene of the 1950s. Commissioned by Detroit bakery magnate Jack Schaefer, the boat was part of a fleet that carried the ChrisCraft name, each entry reflecting Schaefer's passion for speed and engineering. Powered by a formidable Allison V12 aircraft engine, ChrisCraft 3 exemplified the era's drive to repurpose wartime technology for peacetime thrill. With its powerful engine and streamlined design, the hydroplane was capable of exceeding 150 miles per hour, placing it firmly among the elite racers of its time. While it never achieved the same level of fame as some of its rivals, ChrisCraft 3 made several strong showings in major races and contributed to the growing popularity of the sport. Today, it remains a symbol of post-war ingenuity and the relentless pursuit of speed that defined hydroplane racing's most dynamic decade. From mahogany runabouts to roaring hydroplanes, these 17 vintage American boats weren't just machines, they were milestones. Each one carried a story of ambition, innovation, and raw horsepower that defined an era where limits were meant to be broken. Whether it was the elegance of a ChrisCraft or the untamed fury of a 2,800 horsepower hydroplane, these vessels pushed the boundaries of what boats could be. If you've enjoyed this journey through history's most powerful and iconic watercraft, don't forget to like, subscribe, and hit the bell so you won't miss the next deep dive into classic engineering and design. And let us know in the comments, which boat would you take for a spin, and why? Until next time, keep your engines humming and your eyes on the horizon.